Hey guys, I am back with another little Christmas nail tutorial, and I wanted to do some vintage nails since I had on this pretty red, and I was thinking I love vintage stuff, so I'm thinking about like books that I read when I was a little girl, and it was Christmas time, and I'm kind of drawing or pulling from that for my little drawings here, my little paintings, my miniature paintings. And I wanted to keep in as much footage as I could without completely being tedious and boring you guys too much. Hopefully, if you're anything like me, I can sit and watch extremely detailed videos for hours and not get bored. So hopefully that's the case with you guys too. But in case it's not, I went ahead and sped through some of this footage. I will tell you that just for this one nail, and you know, I'm an amateur at this, so yes, it takes me longer than a lot of other nail artists who do really detailed work. For me, this is really detailed, and it took me an hour and a half to do this one little painting. And the video, I think I edited it down to about 15 minutes, so I cut out quite a bit of time for like the nuking, or if I was well, you'll see. I kept in some of the parts where I needed to like correct something, like if I over painted and I needed to kind of correct it. I kept in those as well, but I just kind of sped them up just the tiniest bit, so that way you didn't have to sit for too long watching me. And let's go ahead and get into it. So I'm doing a little girl praying, and I want to put like a little teddy bear by her where she's kneeling. So down by her knees, I'm going to put like a little teddy bear. Right now I'm just kind of creating my outline here, so that way she pops a little bit better against such a dark background. Now, I know I've mentioned this before, but in case you're new, so I have zero art experience, and well, I mean, other than like, you know, when you're little and you're coloring in a coloring book, that's it. I had no kind of like training or anything. So everything I learn is either just by watching YouTube videos, or TikTok lives, or making mistakes, basically. It's probably the main way. There's some things that I could have done with, and I'll kind of explain those as I hit them in this little video. Just things that I don't have right now, since I'm just getting started in the nail world as of March this year, and I'm slowly gathering equipment and tools and whatnot as I can. I'm a little bit more limited than a lot of people, but for my paintings, I'm just using gel polish. So I will say, if I can do this, I have faith that anybody can do this, because I don't consider myself a really talented person as far as artistically. Saying that, I don't want to discourage anyone, because I think art is also something that you can improve upon, and I think that you get better the more that you do it and the more experience that you have. So yeah, just have fun with it. Pull from your imagination. Remember that you can always correct something if you don't get it right, and you just do the best job that you can. And there are people out there who will appreciate your level of creativity and what you're able to do with it. Because I know I do. I absolutely love amateur artwork. That's probably my favorite artwork. And I love whimsical. I love things that are not perfect. Yeah, I think that's part of being creative. There was a lady that I used to house sit for back when I was, in my early 20s. And I remember she had some little girls. They were probably, I want to say about like 5 and 7. And she would have them do a lot of artwork on kind of like larger kind of construction size paper. And then she would take take those things that they drew, whatever they were, she would take them, she would mat them and frame them with a really nice frame. And she would hang them up. She had a really expensive house. She would hang them up over her, along her walls in her house. And they were just gorgeous. I couldn't believe that her artwork. I just fell in love with it. The more crazy it was, and the wild colors, and I'm trying to do a voiceover here, and the dogs are growling and huffing and puffing over like the stupidest little things. But yeah, the crazier it was and odd, the more I loved them. I tend to have the hardest time with faces. I'm sure probably everyone who doesn't know how to do faces probably struggles with that. But yeah, especially when they're this teeny tiny. I mean, it is difficult and it is tedious. And my eyesight is not the best, but we do our best, right? Remember not to stress. And here I'm just kind of trying to figure out how I'm going to do her hands to where they look like they're praying, and cleaning up a mistake because I felt like it was too thick. Now this part is going to get a little tedious and it's difficult, but I think though in the end, I think they turned out pretty good, and I think that she does look like she's praying, so I was happy with it. Get to her face here for a minute. And I did an eye, and then I realized she's supposed to be praying, so her eyes need to be shut. But I kind of like the idea that she's got one eye shut and one eye open, because that was kind of me when I was younger. I didn't really understand why I had to shut my eyes. And so I was always kind of peeking. So yeah, we're going to make her peeking. Now I just got to figure out how I'm going to do the mouth. And I tried to create like a little bit of white around her eyes, so that way I didn't want to draw like a big circle around her eyes, so I just kind of dotted a little bit. And then I realized that dot was too big, so I had to go in and kind of curtail that. I think she's looking pretty good though. For her hair, I just kind of wanted to give her like a little messy ponytail, and I couldn't really decide at first whether I wanted to go with yellow hair or black hair, and then I decided yellow just because it is kind of an odd color. Nobody really has yellow hair, but we all have seen a ton of books where that's what they give, the people. So yeah, I just decided to go with that. I'll tell you, I figured, so I've got 4 more nails to do after this one. So I figured to kind of keep it fresh, that we would kind of pick a different subject to talk about during each little video tutorial. That way you'll know with each video I do, it'll be the nail art and a little bit of chit chat, gossip, whatnot. Oh, this dog is so mad. I don't know what he has to be mad about. You've got a cush life, kid. Yeah, you got a full belly. All the attention and pets. Yeah, you get the most out of everybody. And you gripe the most. What's up with that, kid? Yeah, the gripey one is the little Yorkie. His name is Rascal. And I have some pictures of him on my Instagram. And I just actually uploaded some pictures of my big dog, Edith. We call her Weeds. I uploaded some some video and some photos of her from over the weekend. We went for a stroll downtown Garland, which downtown Garland is becoming super pretty. I've always loved like small towns, small old like little towns, and that's how Garland has always been. But they're starting to really revive that downtown area, and so they've decorated it for Christmas. And we just took her for a little stroll down there during the day, and took some pictures of her. And Jandy went, and so I got some pictures of Jandy. I like to do more of the photo taking than actually be in the photos. So yeah, but if you want to check that out, you can come over to Facebook. That's where I put most of those things. I try to keep my Instagram, I try to keep my Instagram and my TikTok more about my nails. And then Facebook, I'll do my nails, plus if I come across like interesting videos or video tutorials that I've watched, I'll put them there. And then some more of my personal life is over on Facebook. And then on my Twitter, I usually like to put if there's any nail world updates or sales or information that I come across that I think somebody else might find useful, or I'll put a lot of inspo pictures over there. And then also I do true crime. I do post like true crime stuff that I come across in Twitter. I'll post over there as well, like repost it. Not a lot, just a little bit. And then let me see what else. With TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Threads is another one that I just started. I don't know, Threads, it seems to me a little bit like maybe a version of Twitter. We'll see where things go with that. So right now I'm just kind of posting, like I'll either repost some inspo pictures or some nails that I did. And then of course my YouTube. My YouTube has my videos of my nail art. And I think I used to upload more recipes on my YouTube, but right now I think I've just got one recipe on here. And then like any kind of shorts I'll put over here as well. And on all the social sites, I'm under Tasha Raynailed. So same as my YouTube, and it's the same across all platforms. So it's easy to find. I would love it if you come over and give me a follow and let me get to know you. And if you have anything you want to add in the comments, just a story you want to share about yourself, or how long you've been interested in doing nails, or maybe if you're watching the video, what you come over here to watch for, I'd love to hear from you. So take a moment, put a comment in, and tell me a little something about you. By the way, speaking of nails, so if you're wondering kind of what I'm doing, I don't have like a black shader color like to add a shadow. So what I usually do, I usually just go in with my black and then try to like take it down, lighten it out. I have mixed it with like the clear top coat, I did like a clear gel that I mixed it with before. It does like thin out the color, but I kind of felt like at least the gels that I had kind of made it thicker. So this is what I'm doing for now. I'll just wrap this up. So please remember to hit like, subscribe, share with a nail lover friend, and I will catch you shortly here. And this is our completed little praying girl. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial.